Welcome back to NC Bass, and today I'm on Lake Norman up here at Pinnacle Boat Ramp, and we've had a huge cold front come in. It's supposed to rain all day. It rained all day yesterday. I was going to go to baiting this week, but the weather was just terrible. High winds, extremely rainy. The good news is I'm the only boat in the parking lot. I didn't see any at Queens either, so hopefully I have the lake to myself today, and that's usually when these fish will bite. On clear lakes like Lake Norman, windy days, cloudy days, these fish want to move around and bite a lot better than they do on a sunny day. But I'm thinking there's a shad spawn going on. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's one of the reasons I got here so early. I'm hoping I can get on the spinnerbait. It's windy, maybe the chatterbait, crankbait, something. Moving baits today for sure. Supposed to be cloudy. Hopefully this big rainstorm doesn't hit us. I'm probably going to get rained on a lot, but high winds. It's only 46 degrees. That's the bad thing though. It's really cold. I don't know if that's going to turn the fish off, but I do have the lake to myself, so my hopes are high. I'm hoping I can catch 5 good keepers. Something over a 10-pound bag I'd be happy with. Let's see how it goes. God, yes, spinnerbait fish. They hit so hard. Fun. Big old spot. And they fight so hard. There we go. Big spot, skinny as can be. On this spinnerbait. Look at that toad. I'm hoping they'll be biting. Post-spawn fish, real skinny. And it's a long fish. He's still probably 2.5. He should be a 4-pounder, but they hit hard and fight hard. Love catching them on a spinnerbait. I'll get a picture of him later. It's a square bill. They might be killing the square bill. Fish. Well, maybe they want square bill today. First cast with the crankbait. Put a spinnerbait through here 10 times. It's probably because he's small. He ain't that small though. Feels a good one. Another good one. Not quite as big, but still a nice one. Man, I hope there's a shad spawn up here, but I'm not seeing any shad with all the wind. Good one. Not as big as the last one, but too big to flip on the cranking rod. Good sign I'm seeing a lot of post-spawn fish. Stay off these rocks. Barely got him. 6-inch square bill. Ouch. I keep seeing post-spawn fish. That's good. I want to go worry about trying to find any on beds. If I find a stack of these guys grouped out here feeding on shad, that's what I'm hoping I find. That fish is 2 pounds too. I'm off to a good start, guys. Quality fish for Lake Norman. I wish this was a tournament, but this is a practice for Tuesday tournaments coming up. Yeah. They hit this thing so hard. See if I actually get this one in. He's definitely small. Definitely small. Tiny. Well, they're on the back side of the wind. Probably a little harder when you hook them on top of the head. Great time of the year to throw a square bill, guys. I'm reeling this pretty fast. I'm hitting stuff and pausing, trying to deflect off stuff. Sudden jerks, especially if you're not hitting the bottom, just twitches and fishing like a jerk bait. It's a little tiny spot. So they'll keep hitting the spinnerbait. Another one. Stacked. They're stacked right here. This one's fighting hard. Yep, we'll let them jump off doing that. Nice. Keep getting on the back hook. I don't know if that's a good thing. Might need to change colors. You know what? It's going to be cold and cloudy. I'm going to keep my best 5. Like, I'm going to see what my best 5 actually weigh. I'm going to try to get 10 pounds. Oh, not that guy. He's close to 2, but not quite. Look at that. Got off. On the minimum jig, reeling it up. These fish are suspended, which makes it tough to catch them, but there's a fish. Finally. Kept missing these fish. That's the 4th bite I've had on the jig. I hooked one good one at the Stumpy Creek boat ramp and got off, so I got frustrated and just cut the whole weed guard off. First bite without the weed guard, got him. I'm not fishing in heavy cover anyways. They're tiny like this, is probably why I missed them. That one was a nice one that I hooked, but a little minima jig of the bluegill color, so Chad, these fish will eat anything. A lot of wind blowing back here. It's freezing cold. I mean, I've missed every one of them, man. And they're slamming it. I know that was a fish. Fish, finally hooked one. Yes. Out here in the wind. Looks like a good one. I'll tell with all this current. Oh yeah, nice one. Had 2 bites. Had a bite on the last cast. I had another bite. He's down the side. Missing some big old spot. Ain't that big. Take him. Extremely windy out here. They're stacked on this corner until he's postponed. Half his fin's gone. Well guys, midday update. The bite's kind of slow, but I'm getting quality bites, but it's definitely slowed down. Started out with 4 or 5 real quick, and then it's gotten real slow. I kind of went in Stumpy and kind of went in some creeks, and it seems slow. Fished the boat ramp there too. I mean, it seems like I'm getting more bites out here, but I went back over where I fished this morning, and it's still kind of slow. I feel like it was early morning bite. This cold front's probably making it tough, but the bites I'm getting are good bites. It's really windy out there on the main lake, but I'm over here towards Queens. It really slows down. It's a northeast wind, but a spinnerbait's been working for me lately, guys. Around the shad spawn, for some reason, a spinnerbait. I like a chatterbait too, especially like pre-spawn, but I feel like I can fish chatterbait a little bit deeper. And for some reason, shad spawn, I think these blades and shad grouped up really makes them bite. And I'm a big believer in putting a swim bait on. A lot of guys do it now instead of a trailer hook. I really feel like it's the same reason I heard Jacob Wheeler talking about using a toad on a buzz bait. When the bass comes to eat it, they have that vacuum suction. They suck the bait in. So when you have a chunk of a trailer on there, or some kind of something bulky, they are able to vacuum that spinnerbait in their mouth. Seems like when I don't use a trailer, I get a lot more fish hit. I'll see them hit it and still miss it. I feel like that bait on. Plus, you get a little more weight, makes it a little easier to cast, and it moves a little bit more water. I feel like you really need a swim bait trailer on there. Forget the trailer hook, unless you really think you need it. I don't think you need a trailer hook. That's my opinion on spinnerbaits. I'm throwing on 12-pound fluoro with a medium heavy, but a moderate action. You get a little give when these fish at the spinnerbait. They kind of come forward. You don't want to just yank it out of their mouth like a jig bite. But throwing it on the 7.2, it's a little fast, but I kind of want to fish it fast this time of year, but it's really, we had a cold front, so not really today, but most of the time, like shad spawn, you want your bait to stick out. These fish are trying to kill 1,000 shad. You want yours to be flying through there real fast and sticking out. The blades make it stick out. Probably should be throwing it all white. The water's not that muddy yet, but that's what I got and it's working. it seems like I get more quality bites on the spinnerbait. Same thing with a chatterbait compared to like a swim bait or a Kitech or something. It seems like the bigger fish, especially spots, will hit a spinnerbait. You can catch little ones too, but it seems like the average fish is a lot bigger. Need one more fish for a limit. Let's see how it goes. Fish, finally. Not big. Not catching nothing in McCray Creek. Finally got one. A little small, maybe a keeper. On a square bill. Trying to get one on top waters, or I'm even fishing these docks like an idiot. It's way too cloudy to fish docks. This guy's out here in the wind. A little small keeper. So if we can catch one a little bigger than that, finally something. McCray Creek's been slow. Fish. Oh, good one. Maybe. Spinnerbait gets bigger ones than the square bill usually. I don't know, it just depends some days. He's just fighting hard, I think. I sure ain't seen him yet. Man, they just take off like a striper. Oh, this might be a big one. Not really. Just another decent one. Find the wind, you find the bass. Another 2-pounder. Gotta be right at about 10 pounds now, guys. 5 fish. Look how he's hooked. Big old chunk. These are post-spawn fish. He's the second smallest, and he's about 2 pounds. Might have about 11 pounds. $10 pounds on the dot with the cold clip, so they're really like 9.5 pound bag at most. These cold clips do weigh a little bit. Man, it's like freaking Lake Michigan out here. God, that was awesome. Watched him come up and sideswipe it. The rain's trying to run me off the lake, guys, but I ain't leaving until it starts really coming down. Watched him come up and just hammer it. Usually when I see him eat it, though, I miss him a lot of times. I ain't the first guy that caught him, but decent little small keeper. Well, guys, go ahead and call it a day. It's pouring down rain now. Actually, last hour, I haven't even caught a fish. I put the GoPro up because it's pouring down, and I assumed I'd catch a big one with the GoPro off, but didn't even. I had one bite on the 150 bridge. Kind of just fished the same spots I was fishing already. I probably need a running gun. Spinnerbait was getting it done today. Got a few on the square bill. I probably could have slowed down and took a shady head and caught a bunch of little ones, but I didn't catch really a ton of fish like I thought I would today, but had pretty decent quality, and that's usually what you get with the spinnerbait, usually a little bit bigger fish. And catch a lot of small ones on the square bill and occasionally a big one. It kind of depends on the day, but when it's really windy, I like the spinnerbait or a chatterbait. When it's like 8 miles per hour, I like a crankbait. When it's like under 4 miles per hour, I like a jerkbait or a little swim bait or something a little more subtle. Or if it's, or definitely a bottom bait if you can find the fish. But I had a 10-pound bag, so I guess it wasn't that bad. I just need a little bit bigger fish. I need to go find a largemouth. One kicker largemouth. I didn't catch a single largemouth because I stayed on the main lake. I sure went to some of the back of these pockets, but I feel like I was wasting time. I went to a few pockets in Stumpy, and I didn't really catch anything. I caught like one little spot, but I feel like I was wasting my time back there, and I used a lot of time going way back and fishing every dock. If it just hit main lake points, you can fish real fast, and that's usually what I do on cloudy days. When the weather's terrible, guys, usually the fishing's great, especially on clear lakes like Lake Norman or other lakes like this. Looks like I'm going to Baden next week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.